All right, here we are. Hello there, Dee.
Hello.
So what are we talking about today?
We'll be talking about evolutionary astrology because we have a workshop about retrograde planets tomorrow.
I love your astrology workshops, Dee. They're always very interesting.
Yes, and we always have a really good attendance of people coming, and we have charts read, and we always talk about what's going on around us and what's going on inside of us, and tomorrow is no exception.
Now, I know that the title of it is Planets in Retrograde, and I know that somehow going retrograde means going backwards, but there's a lot that I don't know about this at all. So what's it going to be about?
Yeah, well, that's true. You know, the whole notion about retrograde is this motion of going backwards. But actually, in evolutionary astrology, it's because when a planet goes backwards, it means it has to repeat in order to find a resolution. You know, it's like, for example, taking one step backwards in order to take two steps forwards. And that's essentially how we work within these archetypes within ourselves for our own evolution. And that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow.
So, so when people come along, what can they expect to get out of it, out of this workshop, Dee?
Well, everyone has got, retrograde planets in their chart. And even if they don't, Mercury always goes into retrograde. And it's always very interesting to find out why it affects us so much and why, we seem to be making these mistakes sometimes when in our thinking process, when this energy is present in our solar system. So we'll be talking a little bit about that and introducing a lot of retrograde transits, which means when the planets are in retrograde at our current time. So that should be really interesting too, just to give more of an awareness and insights to the possibility and magic of astrology.
So I guess you'll be talking about people's charts, people who are in the group, so they can learn some more about them and about the psychological aspects of their makeup that's coming from astrology. What else can you give them? Well, give them is not quite the right word, is it?
The wonderful thing is that it is one of the, don't do many transit workshops, but we are going to be doing 2 of them this month. So there is going to be a little bit of an emphasis on transits. So the way the planets are going on right now, because we are living in a very interesting time. So
now, what I understand a transit to be is when how a planet or the sun or whatever is moving relative to the map of the birth chart, the natal chart. Is that correct?
That is perfectly correct. Yes. Yes. So do come along and you hopefully will got lots of spaces. And it's actually going to be on Monday night, 7 p.m. And that will be 8 a.m. for our UK friends.
All right, that's great. Really looking forward to it, Dee.
Bye now.